Okay, we've got a special feature at the moment. Two trainee traders from Audacity Capital, Alfie Jewett and Nick, what was the surname?
Nick Craft.
Nick Craft, exactly. You're a prop trader, or you're both prop traders, is that right?
Yeah,
You
that's
describe
right.
yourself as that? I'm fascinated by this because you're doing what I suppose many people who are watching this program would like to do, which is trade for a living, leave the day job, get off the central line, and just all that sort of rat race type of thing. How's it going? Maybe you first, Alfie.
Yeah, it's going very well. I mean, at first it was a very steep learning curve. It's like nothing I've ever done before. But after a few weeks, you suddenly get into a rhythm, and then, yeah, it's going well, really well.
And had you traded before, or what experience did you have before? Because that's something that people sort of think that, well, unless, if I know nothing about this, is that better? Or if I already had experience and done badly, is that better? What's your experience?
Well, personally, I just graduated from uni and just jumped straight into the deep end, really. No trading experience before, but it does take a little while. It'll take you a few weeks to get used to it, but suddenly you build confidence and you'll get there eventually.
So what made you think you might be good at this, or is it just you wanted to try it and see what happened?
Yeah, I mean, well, I've got like background. My dad was a stockbroker, so that's
not necessarily a plus point.
He sort of just like introduced me into the financial world,
right.
And I follow in his footsteps basically.
Okay, and you're trading FX, it's day trading and trading FX and indices and whatever's moving, is that right?
Basically, yeah, I trade commodities, indices, FX, yeah, you name it, yeah.
Right. And Nick, I think we were talking off air. You've already been an equities trader, already traded the stock market,
stocks and shares,
and you've done well at that already.
Very good, very good. But I just feel that possibly the market's going to turn and sort of possibly go sort of bearish, and I just wanted to learn to short the market.
Right.
So here.
And that's sort of partly protecting your investments, but
Absolutely.
Also taking advantage of the market falling and markets fall further than
learn
they do.
to short. Yeah.
Right. And you're actually trading, both you now, you're both trading with real money. This is not like demo
Absolutely.
account stuff, it's a real...
Yeah, I've got a £5,000 account.
And how long have you had that £5,000 account?
Well, just this week, but 1% up, so doing very well.
Yep.
It's all very gentle and thoroughly enjoying it. It's a very, very good course.
And isn't it stressful? Because that's the sort of thing I imagine. You're sitting there, you've got a loaded gun, £5,000. Markets can go all over the place.
Yeah.
Is that sort of, when it's the real money, has it sort of changed?
Well, we're obviously taught risk management very well. So in that sense, it's not stressful because your risk is managed. And obviously that's the first thing that we're taught, and that's the most important thing. So in that way, it's not that stressful, and just gradually forming the picture, 5th week now, and it's brilliant. It's really,
so a month of learning the ropes sort of thing, or training, or getting familiar, and then onto the real thing.
Yeah,
that's right.
Like the demo is all about technical analysis, but when you go live, it's a lot more psychological as well.
Right, and are you like the chosen few? Were there like 20 of you before, and there's now just like 2, and then there were 2, or how does that work? I mean, was there a lot? Are some people don't get to the stage that who started with you? Does it work like that as well? Survival of the fittest?
I think most people are getting to the £5,000 live account,
yeah,
and are doing very well. It seems to be, certainly a great success.
Right, and the first thing here, how did you differentiate between Audacity and other trading programs? And what sort of, did you see the advert? How did you get into it? Because there's so many people out there who are promising you the millionaire lifestyle with the helicopters and the swimming pool and everything else. How did you focus on Audacity rather than anybody else?
Sure, well it just popped up on my Twitter, and I just thought this is excellent timing. So I jumped on it and joined the course, and it's just very gradual and going very well. I think there's a great deal of flexibility, and I like the approach that it's very much hands-on. You start with a demo, and into the 5th week you start live with a £5,000 account. So by the time you get to the 5th week, you do feel ready to go live.
Right.
Yeah.
And long term, well, say this is 5th week. Well, how much is left, and what sort of extra milestones are you going to go through?
I think stick with the £5,000 account for a month or 2 at least, and then hopefully progress if we're doing well and consistent. That's what it's about. It's just being consistently good, and building up your account slowly. That's what's important.
Yeah, it's about finding a strategy that's right for you as well. Just stick with it.
Right, and is it easier than you imagined? Is it more difficult? I mean, that's the other thing that people think, oh, you know, earlier, you know, you've got to be like a rocket scientist or an intellectual or something else, an IQ 180, which obviously you have all of those capabilities.
Of course.
But is it easier than you thought?
I wouldn't say it's easier. I mean, the first few weeks are very challenging, but I would say it does get easier as you gain more experience, definitely.
Right, and best trade, worst trade?
Best trade.
Could you reveal?
I made, what was it, 750 short Euro Aussie dollar.
Right.
That's the best one. The worst one, lost about 400 on a couple, to be honest.
So that's the sort of thing, the money you're sort of playing with. You know, it's not sort of like millions.
No, that's right.
It's not Nick Leeson. You're not Nick Leeson here.
If there is a mistake, it's not going to punch a hole in your account too much.
Right.
And you do learn daily, and you remember your mistakes, and you don't make them again.
Right. And so you would obviously recommend this to others? Is this something you would say, well, have a go, or at least there's an interview process?
There is. It's quite selective. We're a great bunch of guys, very friendly, and all help each other within the office. It's a great atmosphere, so I feel that's what they're looking for. Absolutely, and thoroughly recommend it.
Right, and the goal is to do this full-time for the rest of your life, if you get it right?
Yeah, if I can be successful at this, I won't want to do any other job. Stick to trading, definitely.
Right, and you would do this at the offices, or will you do it at home? What's the other sort of, does it help being there?
It does. I mean, there is remote trading whereby you can trade at home, but I personally feel that it's great to be in the environment with the guys. You're all feeding off of each other. You're all looking at different charts and giving each other ideas. So, and you've got Bloomberg running in the background as well, and Randscork, which is obviously very important for currencies, etc. So you have everything there, and the support is very good.
Yeah, I think it's great because you've got a mixture of people who haven't traded before. You've got a lot of experienced traders, so like we bounce ideas off each other, and yeah, it's great. It's a really good environment.
Alfie, Jewett, Nick Craft, prop traders, new prop traders is fantastic. I'm very excited for you. Actually, I have quite an interest in this area myself,
right.
So maybe I'll pop down to Audacity and see how you're doing, maybe try and put you off or something like that, or get a few tips, whatever. But thanks for coming in today.
You're welcome.
We'll be back after the break.